morning, Donnelsville Arrows. Please stand for the pledges. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say.
Today's lunch will be turkey and cheese sandwich or chicken patty. Breakfast tomorrow will be cereal.
The word of the week is motivated. It means to encourage interest or enthusiasm for doing something. Today's example is: eating healthy is a great way to stay active during the day. Keep yourself motivated and eat lots of vegetables. Those vegetables turn into energy and keeps you feeling great. Now to today's weather.
Today will be a high 63, low 56, and chance for showers. Now back to the news.
16 days until Thanksgiving break. Get ready to eat lots of turkey.
Today's trivia is: what is the national sport of Japan? Place your answer with your room number in the envelope outside the library. Good luck. Now to the recent trivia winners.
The trivia question from Wednesday was, what color is chlorophyll? Correct answer, green. Congratulations to room 102, 103, 106, 107, 201, 203, and 205. How many people named 7 and up to 35? Correct answer, 5. Congratulations to room 102, 103, 104, 107, 116, 201, 203, 205, and 209. If 1,100 men and 484 women are named 7, what's 1,584 altogether? Congratulations to room 103, 104, 107, 116, 201, 203, and 205, and 209. If 6 people are all named 7 or 6, how many of each is needed to reach 38? Correct answer, 2 7s and 4 6s. Congratulations to 103, 201, and 209. Learn something new today and have a great day.
Good morning, staff and students. Isn't that a great looking group of kids that were with me last week for positive office referrals? I love it. I think we're up in the range of 170 some kids that have been in my office. That's 170 kids that have been on the announcements, 170 notes that have gone home, 170 some notes that teachers have written up on great kids. I love it. It's amazing. Hey, I wanted to throw in a word about one thing. I'm going to try to do this when I do announcements, or I show up on the announcements at the beginning of the week, just as a reminder. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is our quiet zones. If you'll notice, hanging from the ceiling in our building in the second grade hall and in the third grade hall are signs that say quiet zones. A quiet zone is just that. Okay? It means there's classes going on in session, and by being respectful of the teachers that are teaching, we are totally being quiet in those spaces. Okay? So what we sometimes see in the office or here in the office is we hear some commotion out there by the second grade restrooms. All right? Most of the classes, you do a great job. You're in and out of there quietly. Your teachers are telling you, hey, let's be respectful. Once in a while, though, we're working with kids in our offices, or Miss Longberry is working with kids in her office, or testing, and it gets way too noisy. All right? So what we need you to do is respect the quiet zones. All right? So I'm going to issue a challenge to the students. I'm going to issue a challenge to the teachers. And teachers, that you can help me out in this. If you see other classes that are doing a great job in the quiet zone, please let me know. All right, because we're doing that school-wide dojo, and actually, if there are classes that aren't doing a great job, you could lose dojo points. We don't want that to happen. But teachers, start turning each other in. If you see good things, okay, we'll stick to the good things. If you see good things going on in the hallway in those quiet zones with other classes, just say something to me or send me an email or jot me a note that says, hey, I saw Mrs. Hall's class or I saw Mr. Fox's class or Miss Jackson's class doing a great job in the hall. They were quiet and respectful. Please do that because I love giving dojo points for stuff like that, okay? And kids, it's your job to be responsible and respectful in the hallway in those quiet zones, all right? So let's focus on that this week, okay? I'm going to be looking for that. Let's get teachers looking for it, all staff, okay? We do have a math problem of the week, though, and so here it goes. You might want to enjoy a pumpkin, like pumpkin pie, on Thanksgiving or roll a few onto your front lawn for decoration. Well, you'd better have strong muscles if you get your pumpkins from Farmer Keith Edwards. Keith has learned how to grow pumpkins that weigh over a half a ton. Some of you are thinking, some of you know what a half a ton is. Okay, so I'll give you a second to think about that. How many pounds is a half a ton? So go ahead and say the answer now if you know, and your teachers will listen for correct answers. Half a ton. So let me give it to you this way. There's 2,000 pounds in a ton. So if a half a ton, he's growing pumpkins that weigh over a half a ton, that should be, all right, 1,000 pounds. That's a lot of weight. He grew 7 huge pumpkins in 1 year that together weighed more than 7,000 pounds. Wow. Lots of people in Alaska grow giant fruits and vegetables because the sun shines almost all day and night during the summer. But Keith lives in regular Indiana farm country. He helps his pumpkins by blocking the wind, chasing away bugs, and giving the plants lots of water. They're weirdly looking, so if you do figure out how to carve one, you'll definitely scare away visitors. All right. First question. In each of Keith's 7 giant pumpkins, if each of Keith's 7 giant pumpkins can make 50 pumpkin pies, each of the 7 giant pumpkins can make 50 pumpkin pies, how many pies is that altogether? Okay? That's the first question. All right? The bonus question is, the world's officially heaviest pumpkin ever weighed, holy smokes, 2,624 pounds. Man, that's like a car. If Keith's biggest pumpkin weighs 1,364 pounds, does it weigh more or less than half of the biggest one? Well, that's a good question. All right? So we've got the bonus. And then, of course, some of you, you're all about the sky's the limit. Here we go. Suppose that the 7 pumpkins total 7,600 pounds. The smallest weighs 800, and the largest weighs 1,400. 3 of the remaining pumpkins have identical weights. The last 2 are identical to each other, and the 3 together weighs the same as the 2 together. What weights are the 7 pumpkins? The good news is your teachers have had that emailed to them so they can show you on paper that last question because it's kind of confusing. All right. I would love to see if somebody can get that sky's the limit question because that would be major dojo points. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, guys, let's have a great week. Remember, this week we're going to focus on respecting the quiet zones in the hallways, around classrooms, so that teachers can keep teaching and kids can keep learning. Have a wonderful week.